council, or the royal councillors. I stand by myself, His Royal Highness Ibrahim Attah. My name is Ibrahim Attah.
Okay.
My title is Inalugu Attah Igala.
Wow.
Yes. Then these are my colleagues. First, Highness William I. Achanyiwo Attah Igala.
Thank you, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And we have His Royal Highness Yaya Idah Chai Attah Igala.
I think I need to have a title as well and end it with Ghana.
That's all right. Then the Minister Suleiman Adaji's Royal Highness, that's Emma Kogi Attah. His own greeting is different from ours. Ours is Doga. Doga, and this is Doga. And then that one is Badaligi.
Yes.
That is his own greeting. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I just, it's just a brief meeting and it's an introductory meeting.
Okay.
I am Abiodun Isiet. I am the Senior Special Assistant to Mr. President on Community Engagement for the whole North Central region. This is my third or fourth time in Kogi, but this is my first time in coming to this area. And the normal Yoruba culture, they said you don't go to a place and pass in front of a king's palace without paying homage to the king. That's why we said it's important for us to come here first and also pay homage. I said, King, we are here. We are seeking your blessing before we go about our daily activities, and that's the reason why we are here. And secondly, we are also hosting an assembly, something we call a community meeting. It was created by my office for us to be able to get the voices of the people in the federal government. So we gather people together in the form of citizen assembly. You can see some of our children are also wearing the t-shirts called Citizen Assembly for the North Central for us in our community. So that if there is any issues that needs federal government interventions, they will let us know. So after my meeting with you, I'll be meeting with them to also listen to some of their plights about interventions and needs federal government support. And I take it down to Abuja to the desk of Mr. President. So all my reports here will get to Mr. President's desk for him to know exactly what are the issues, how things are, and every other thing. So basically that's what we do. We are the link person between the community and the presidency. So that if there's any issue, at the grassroots level, we'll tell the Mr. President. And in the same vein, we'll also share about federal government intervention and support to also the grassroots people. So there are so many things federal government has done, the local government autonomy, palliative distributions across different levels, some grants and support that we've been doing. We've been sharing it on their platform so that they know and also send it down to the council. And we felt the closest level of governance that we may call it is the traditional council. And for us at community engagement, we are 6 of us, so I represent the North Central region. So anything that has to do with traditional council, we don't joke with it. We believe they are closer to the people that we serve. And who are the people that need to know about this office more than any other person is the traditional council. Before coming, I was with the Honor of Abaji. Before coming, I met with the council and all the graded chiefs for them to know exactly the role of our office so that they won't say they don't know or they won't maximize the potential. So if they know how to maximize the potential of our office. That's why we went to introduce our office to them and saying this is what we do. We are the eyes, like what they call us, the eyes of Ashiwaju. They call us bat eyes. We are the eyes and the noses of Ashiwaju. So in any community, whatever issues that are happening, we can relate it to Mr. President. And if you know Mr. President well, he's a grassroots.
Yes.
He doesn't joke with things that are coming from the grassroots. And it's the reason why he has created this office, for us to be able to relate directly with the people at the grassroots level. It's not politics time, and you are seeing me already in the community. And this is like the 3rd time I'm in Kogi State. and we are already inside various community asking questions. How is the government like? How is the first subsidy? How is the economic like? So what your feedback are what we use to channel policy or reform policy, and everything that you gather from here, we send it to members of Federal Executive Council for them to know, Minister for Work, so they said this road no good. Humanitarian, we need your support here. We share all our reports across all boards, because the president has given instructions that things coming from the community should be treated with priority, and that's basically what we are here. It's so sad that the king is not here, but I know when the henchmen they are here, everything is settled, and it's for us and for the council to pass the message to the lower ranking chiefs, and for other lower ranking chiefs to also send the message to members of their constituency, for them to say, oh, Mr. President has something they call community engagement office. If there are issues that you want to, and if there are things that you want my office to host with you, we are open to do that. And if there are issues that you think federal government intervention, then you have gotten the right person. Just believe Ashiwaju is here right now.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
To your concern, and this is the same thing we'll be doing at the other assembly, where we'll be listening to other concerns of people and also relate with one another and also educate one another on the roles and responsibility of federal government. So that's where we are.
Thank you very much.
You are the eye of the president.
Yes, sir.
So also we are the eyes and the ears of His Royal Majesty here. We have slogan in our own language, Igala'S, that we say, Attah, Attah, the man that sees on behalf of the principal. Because whatever we discuss today, you are taking it to the president.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for coming. His Royal Majesty will have loved being here to welcome you. But due to exigencies that came up, that's why he wasn't able to be around. And that is why he has been able to, or he delegated almost 4 of his principal chiefs to represent him, to welcome you and receive you.
Thank you.
And whatever we are saying today, or we are telling you today, that's the message from His Royal Majesty.
Absolutely.
His Royal Majesty is very happy that you come in. You did mention about interventions. That's your area. Rightly, that is what is also bordering Kogi East. Need intervention. Intervention in energy sector, power. His Royal Majesty is of the opinion that seeing you face to face now on the ground now, if you can deliver this request about the possibility of crossing the, you see at Jakuta we have power zone there. But then it's just a matter of the river dividing them. But you will see that the power in the east is very, very poor, very elliptic. So if it is possible for the government of His Excellency Asiwaju to cross this power, maybe raising a tower, 1 or 2 towers, cross the river, so that the current, the power coming to the east should be very, very sufficient. Because what we are having now, I understand the one that they just, the cables they run around under the bridge there. That may not be strong.
So you don't need this stable power supply.
Thank you. That is why. His Royal Majesty have interest very, very much on this issue of power. I want you to deliver that message. Then, within our environment here, we have a very big tank outside the palace. Maybe as you are coming in, you will see. By the time you are coming in by the gate, you see one big tank there. It's not functional. Functional in the sense that the borehole there need power also, solar power.
Is it that the ball is not working or you need solar power
to power it? So that the people within this environment, the palace community here, could benefit. That I know is not far from within your own power. Maybe. I don't know the grade of your power, but by seeing you and your position,
yeah, so my power is the federal level power.
Yes,
sir.
I know.
So before you continue,
yeah.
let me just enlighten you a little bit.
Okay.
So my power is a federal level power.
Okay.
And it's a federal executive council power, in the sense that anything that has to do with federal government is something we can actually push for it to happen if there's resources and there's enough opportunity for it.